One of the big advantages of the AR-15 is the multitude of accessories and stock systems and just rails, all the different things that you can do to the AR-15 rifle. Very modular. And what that translates into is you being able to really personalize your rifle like you want it. And also things that you've never even thought about. And that's one of the things about this FAB Defense stock set. This is the GL mag, the M4 Survival buttstock, has an integral 10-round magazine. And then we also have the AGR rubberized ergonomic pistol grip. This is a really ergonomic pistol grip, but it really is. It's a really cool design. We're going to kind of really take a closer look. We're going to install it. We're going to take it out to the range, and we're going to check it out. One of the things about FAB Defense that I really like is these guys aren't just designers. They're not just looking. They're not just marketing products. These are end users. All of them are either ex or active Israeli military special forces. And they design these products to be really superior to a lot of things that are out there. It is a really high impact polymer. Has a really unique design to it. Really cool look to it. One of the things about this, though, again, is this magazine. It's a 10-rounder. It pops loose. It does have the mag latch, and it actually fits into this mag well. One of the great things, though, about this stock system is that as it's resting on your shoulder, you don't have to adjust your shoulder position to get to your magazine. It does have a couple of QD mounts right here on either side, so you can take your swivel system, pop it in, and then you've got you can attach your sling to it. And of course, it is on the other side. I think the original stock that was designed around this just had a compartment here, and so they did away with the compartment to make this mag well. I can't think of a better thing to store than 10 extra rounds of ammunition. One of the things behind this too is, let's say you have a home defense firearm, middle of the night, you've got your magazine, you have some kind of issue, or you need a few extra rounds. You've got 10 extra right here. You don't have to carry something extra. It's just right here with the rifle at all times. So I think that's one of the advantages of this extra ammo. The butt pad is a rubberized butt pad, has the chevron design to it, and it's really nice. We're going to see how it fits on the shoulder. Has open air here where your receiver extension or buffer tube comes back. Then you have your release for your stock adjustment. The weight on the GL mag stock is 15.3 ounces, which seems a little bit heavy, but here we have the STR Magpul stock. It weighs 12.6 ounces. So we're getting about 2.5 ounces more with the integral magazine. Of course, the magazine is not loaded. One of the things, though, that I really like, and similar to the Tavor, is that it rides, all the weight is kind of pushed back toward the stock, and it makes it really comfortable to shoot. Now, the AGR 43 rubberized pistol grip, it's very molded. I mean, very ergonomic. It is completely overmolded over a really strong reinforced polymer composite. It is multi-textured. There are 3 different types of texturing on this. Right here at the palm, you have a ribbed stud pattern. It's kind of nice, has nice little, kind of an enlarged Glock Generation 4 type, texturing. And then right here at the front is what they call the alligator. And this is a texturing with lines and grooves, and it has just one little finger groove right here. And then they have on the side panels what they call the moon surface. Also at the bottom we have a small little compartment. You have a little latch here, but I found that if you really get a hold of this, you can pull this. It's pretty secure, so there are things you can keep up in here, an extra parts kit, extra bolt, something like that. The grip's about 1.5 inches wide. It's about 4¼ inches height, and the width is about 2 inches. It weighs 4.6 ounces, and it comes in black, an olive drab, and a FDE version. Now this installs like any standard AR-15 grip. Go ahead and put your detent in first for your safety. Then here in the grip, of course, in this hole, go ahead and place your spring. And then we're going to set it over, making sure that the spring doesn't bind and gets right there into the detent. Now we're going to take our screw and go ahead and place it into the grip and begin to turn. You want to make sure you're holding the grip down while you're turning your Allen wrench, just to make sure that spring doesn't back out. Now, according to Fab Defense, this will fit either commercial or mil-spec buffer tubes or extension receiver tubes. Your commercial tube is a little thicker. It does have a slant here at the rear. You can see the stud right here that locks. You can see it moving right here. You're going to have to pull it all the way down once you put it on the buffer tube. But right here and on the other side are kind of some friction locks, and sometimes getting past those can be a little bit tricky. Now I put a little bit of lubricant on the extension receiver tube, and then we're going to bring it down, and we're going to bring it to there and then just slide it over. A good solid tight fit. You're going to have good shoulder length here, and one of the things that's going to be great about this is it's really tight. With the commercial buffer tube, you're probably going to get a little more tightness than you would with the mil-spec. And then just pull up and adjust. Now at the range, we had a lot of fun with the M4 Survival stock and the pistol grip. I mean, it took a little while to get used to, changing the magazine out from the buttstock, but not long. I mean, it was very intuitive. Just reaching back, hitting the lever, and it brought it into place. We were using one of the new BCM cold hammer forged barrel upper receivers and one of the Trigicon ACOGs with the ACSS reticle. And just getting some really good solid hits. It wasn't a whole lot different than your standard M4 stock, which is important to me. I didn't want something that would seem to be out of place because I'm used to it. The pistol grip is just very ergonomic. With the rubberized coating, it makes it really comfortable, and with, of course, the texturing on here, it held up very well. The rubber butt pad on the stock was really good. It kept right on your shoulder, especially when changing out your magazines. It wasn't slipping off. Now, with any new tool, there is a learning curve, and just getting used to getting your hand back there, finding the latch, switching it out. But it doesn't take long to really get proficient. And I probably spent about 15 minutes working with it, and you'll see at the end of the video, we had a lot of fun with it. And also want to thank my good friend Skinny Medic. You can check out his YouTube channel, and I'll have the link down below and annotated right here. He is a full-time paramedic, and really, on some days, I really need him around. So the Fab Defense M4 stock system and ergonomic grip, thumbs way up. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic. All be on. Capture the glory. That was sluggish. I gotta go. Thank you. Come on, people. Lights, camera, action.